Well, good morning and welcome to the Vaal preview from myself, James Goodman, and the whole Interbet team. And remember that you must subscribe to our page on YouTube, and you will get all the latest updates, of which there will be many. Let's talk about this race meeting at the Vaal, and we kick off with race 1, 12:10 kick-off time, so it's an early start, and it's a maiden plate fillies and mares. They go 1,200 meters. Now, this is a very interesting race because you've got a couple of really nice fillies that haven't won here in a race like this, and Makara and Mastercard are the two that I'm talking about. But then have a look at Malvern with Warren Kennedy aboard, and Warren gets a ride on this one. Draw 18, the draw might be significant up the outside, and that certainly comes into the race with a chance. There are a couple of others. There's been money for Bidcatcher, Corne Spice's stable, and that stable is in tremendous form. So watch for the follow-through and watch him canter down. Not an easy betting race, I wouldn't have thought. Race 2, maiden plate, 1,600 meters, and Creation's my choice here. I think he's ready, this horse. His third run after a rest, the 1,600 will suit him. Took a long time to get going last time, and this should be absolutely up his alley. Well, what are the dangers? Afrite, Mike de Cock's runner, I think, is a definite danger. And look at Rampage. That might improve quite a lot from the Chris Erasmus yard. I think that will run well here. Earthshaker obviously got a chance with a 2.5 claim, but he's had enough chances to show that exactly how good he is. Race 3, maiden plate, 1,600 meters. And I like Severin Patriots here. I think I'm going to be with the favorite here too. I think he's the right horse. He's got very good form, very convincing. Dennis Schwartz rode him his last 2 starts, and he gets the ride again on him. This should suit him down to the ground, the 1,600 meter. Jackpot Jewel, Tilmeath look like the 2 dangers. I can't see anything else. Race 4, Merirated 68 fillies and mares, 1,200 meters. I was very impressed with Sekhmet's win. The daughter of Vercingetorix absolutely dawdled in. Beat Midnight Top. That came and won very nicely next time. Got to have a big chance of following up here. Miss Khalifa might be the danger. Just touched off last time. And the stable, as I said, Cornet is in hot form. This has got to be a runner. Wings of Honor, if you're looking for one to put in with them, and the Great Queen with Gab Larina on, both got chances. Race 5, one merit rated 72, 1,400 meters. Captain Chorus was a very good winner first time out, and his stable companion came out and won very easily the next time. I wasn't sure if the form would stand up, but it certainly did. Podcast, Kamala, I think this is a runner. Grindelwald got a chance in the race, and this is a race that you want to put in as many horses as possible. Written in Stone, Keegan Stain gets a chance on him. Short stop, Mark Khan for the Roy Magnus stable. They're always competitive. By here, Dory Shams in good form. Chase Moujon. I think it's a very difficult race indeed. Race 6, Pinnacle Stakes, fillies and mares, 1,500 meters. Well, with the scratching of Milk Queen, has thrown her wide open. Vistula's a top choice here. Sharon a cracker behind Roy's Riviera. Come back pretty quickly to run here. In the Dance, I think, is perfectly prepped for a race like this, and she might be the key. What are the rest? And they've all got much of a muchness. They're all sort of handicappers. My ex-filly, Give Me Hope, Joanna, is as game as they come. This might be just about as far as she'll go. But she gets a mention for minor places. Race 7, merit rated 104, 1,600 meters. Well, Sukamisa ran with in Durban in the big race, and ran a tremendous run to run third. And if the race hasn't taken too much out of him, he is the right horse. But I like Captain of Tortuga. Gavlarina drawn 1. I think there's a lot to like about this horse. I think this horse is perfectly course suited. He's won 3 out of his 6 runs on the course, and he now gets stretched a little. I think he'll run extremely well, Captain of Tortuga. He's a type of horse that you want to hold up from the front, and I think Gavin Larina is the perfect rider for him. What are the rest of them? Master Magic's my roughie in the race. I think he might improve. You've got to ignore Mr. Greenlight's last run. Virginia, Flashburn, both got form, and even Full Mast with Nathan Klink ran a cracking race in the Heritage. Race 8, merit rated 84, 1,600 meters. Eighth Foals Lass might be the right filly here. Luke Ferraris, Joe Soma, big chance. She's very consistent, and she's certainly always there or thereabouts, that she's got to have a big chance. But it's an open race. Elusive Butterfly's got a big chance with Kamala aboard it. Secret Dream's got a win to a name, and then very disappointing. Makali ran extremely well when she won her maiden and won very, very easily. But the horse, good form for the Wild Date, gets left at the start, but that shouldn't matter down this straight. The horse I like is Karari Ferrari. I think this is a very good filly. I like the way she won her first two starts. Her next start, she was all over the place, and would certainly should improve on that, and she'd be worth having an each-way bet on. Race 9, 1600 meters. I like her Mercy Me. Third run after a rest, everything right for her. Second, the last start, she was as game as they come, ran right to the line. She goes well on this track, and she goes well over the distance, and she might be the right horse. What are the rest of them? Well, Footsteps in the Rain won a maiden. There are a lot of very ordinary fillies in this race, and if she just improves a little bit, oh mercy me, she should be the right choice here. Super racing at the Vaal. The course is in great nick, and it should be a very good day's racing. Enjoy every minute of it.